Yeah, here I definitely feel like a zero.
Oh, no.
And that's so sad to hear.
I mean,
that's so sad.
At first I was so excited to go out and I was putting so much effort in the way I would look. So I would always think my outfits to like in details. And I would just go out and be like, I look trash compared to all of these people, and like they make it look like so effortless.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's
and
true.
I'm like, wow, no.
Okay, so you don't know this, but this is actually our third take, because apparently I'm not very good at setting everything up.
So
but
bad.
Thank you very much first for joining us. Hi, this is the Verbal Man podcast, Soul State of Mind, and I see like Lois just hurt herself a lot. But so welcome here, and what are we talking about today?
So today, as always in this podcast, like we're trying to talk about the themes that exchange students in Korea are encountering in our everyday life. And today, this episode is about the pressure of looking good in South Korea and like the very, very big importance of external appearance and how we experience it in our everyday life.
Yeah, you can see it's like so clear and nice because third time
Yes.
she was saying this, so they rehearsed it very well. And to do this, we have, of course, two amazing guests to talk about this with us today. So if you want to introduce yourself, we have Catylin.
Hi everybody, I'm Caitlin. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, studying for a semester here at Sogang.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Tao from France, and I'm also an exchange student at Seoul University.
There you go. So the first thing we want to learn a bit about is before we get to Korea and like beauty standards here and like how you should look, what's it like in your own country? Do you feel like you have to look a certain way? Are there some social expectation, if you want to be more professional, about your appearance? And if yes, do they influence you?
I would say everywhere you go, you would be pressured to look good or at least put together. And France is no exception. But I do feel like it's different in my hometown, which is not in Paris. Okay. It's in the Parisian suburb and where I study, so in Paris. Because I would say that in my hometown, no one really cares about how you look. Everyone is pretty laid back, but in Paris, you do have this pressure to conform because I feel like everyone is pretty well dressed. So, you would feel like if you do not look as good as everyone around you, you would like stand out and be a bit odd. That's what I said. I feel like in my hometown I may be like an 8, but in Paris I'm like a 3.
Okay. So it's like it's more challenging. There's more competition. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And you were saying that actually in Melbourne is the exact opposite, right? So you should not look like other people are expecting you to look like or something like that.
Yeah, the standard is more you should try and be unique and be an individual. But the only problem is that everyone's trying to be different, so everyone sort of ends up looking the same anyway. But I would agree, it's definitely in the suburbs. It doesn't really matter how you dress that much. But if you're going to venture into the city, you should definitely look put together.
Good. So actually, to be fair, like we're going to talk about Seoul now, but to be fair, we don't really live in the suburbs, so it might be the same thing here.
True.
But we'll see. So did you actually know anything about this attention to image that is apparently very relevant here in Korea before coming to Korea? And if yes, did it actually, like, were you worried about it? Were you excited? I don't know. Like, I didn't really know about this before I came here, so I cannot really tell much.
I knew a little bit. I knew that the beauty standard was definitely very tough, that, people you expected to be skinny and all that, but I didn't know that it was really something prevalent in everyday life, and it wasn't something I was really expecting when I came.
But it didn't really make much of a difference though, right? In the sense that it's okay, going to Korea is still a cool thing even though this is there.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
I feel pretty much the same. I knew that beauty standards were a thing here, and I was expecting it.
Yeah.
And like to some extent, I would even say that I was looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Because it might not look right now, but I'm actually very much into skincare and Korean skincare.
It's like kind of the paradise. Like
Yeah,
it's
we can
heaven.
agree that.
Skincare heaven.
Yeah,
There you go.
skincare is.
So you
like
showed
a
like
thing.
you were looking forward to this actually.
Yeah, I
bit.
was. I was really excited about like
understand
exploring
you.
all of
Yeah.
the
Totally.
skincare, Korean skincare world.
To be fair, I mean, I never bought cream back in France or in Italy, but I did here, and also with the help of Louise. And to be fair, it was very good. I think, I don't know if it's like I was just lucky, but for the first thing I bought, very nice. So
Yeah.
that
And
was
it was
nice.
on sale, so we saved
Yeah.
money.
Although, actually it was a scam because half of the bottle was filled with air. So it was like 2 bottles, but then it was just one cut in half. But
Okay.
it's okay, it's the first try, so it's fine. And so, I mean, you were aware of this to different extents, and then you came here, you landed in Korea, you saw the Blackpink poster that says hi to you, as you mentioned. And what was your first reaction? For example, I was very much surprised in seeing gym advertisement and gym promotion, because like you have these people that are clearly photoshopped,
Yeah, that's true.
and it really says a lot about what apparently the ideal standard is here. And I think like, you were talking about something similar, about like having to get out of your dorm room every day and seeing this like buffed guy. And
Yeah, I mean, at first I was pretty happy to see the Blackpink poster. I mean, this is actually the first picture I took in Korea. But yeah, the more I stay here, the more I realize, the people here, like in the posters, this is getting tiring.
Yeah, no, really, really.
And yeah, as a matter of fact, this exact morning, I was getting out of my room, and the first thing I see is this poster that was like sticked to my door with like a gym advertisement with this very buff guy. Like he didn't look human at all, like, big muscles.
Yeah, I don't get why they Photoshop them so much. Like, it's literally so unrealistic. No one is gonna believe that it's the actual body, but apparently they still do it. Maybe it works. Maybe it works. I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah,
maybe you
I
can
mean,
get like that, who knows?
Yeah,
Like you go in the
maybe,
gym
right,
and there's the
yeah.
Hulk or something, who knows?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but yeah, seeing this in the morning, like, hello, good morning.
I mean,
morning.
to be fair, it's like, it's not ugly to see, it's just that.
I mean,
Okay.
I was just shocked how blatant they are with it. Like
Yeah,
they're
it's
like,
true.
oh, you don't look like this? Ooh.
sorry.
You should go to the gym.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a kind of aggressive marketing right there. You were also talking about posture, of like how everyone here has a good posture.
Yeah. So like that's literally the first thing I noticed when I came here was that everyone's walking around with perfect posture. Maybe it's because I was self-conscious about myself, but
I didn't notice that.
I was
you
like,
have
oh my
a
gosh, I'm gonna
bad-
stand up, push my shoulders back.
Yeah, I feel like, I had no idea about that either, but
Yeah.
might as well look for my posture now. And yeah, I think, we were also talking about, it's like amazing how many Olives Young and there is everywhere.
Yes, so many olives and young. Like for those who don't know, who are not in Korea, I didn't know as well. Olive and young are like shops, like skincare shops, and like you can find them literally everywhere at the same rate as you can find a convenience store. They are everywhere. Like and they open very late at night, so I think it's very interesting.
They do a lot of sales.
Yeah,
There.
they do a lot of
The
sales.
1+1. Yeah.
But be careful of the 1+1, if it's up tempting, it's not really. But yeah, and if, like, to the extent that, of course, like, too much obsession with appearance is toxic, so it's something you should not promote, at least the burden, it's like spread evenly. It's like both on men and on women. I see like there is a lot of
yes,
attention on both sides.
Definitely. Yeah.
So that's
here,
something.
Here
I
it's
guess.
a thing. That's true. Like everyone should look good, not only men, not only women.
And so let's say we have landed now, we've seen the poster, we have the first impression are done. You have managed to go back to your room, your hotel room or like dorm room, even though you don't have Wi-Fi and you're lost in the city the first day, which is probably something that might have happened to you as well. And you also took your COVID test by now, because that's also important. And now you have lived here for 3 months, so very big jump. As this culture, this setting affected the way you perceive yourself in some way, the way you see yourself when you think about yourself? It's something very philosophical. I know that it makes you think a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely when I first got here, the first probably 2 months, I became a lot more self-conscious than I would be at home. Just because it was very obvious that I didn't fit in with all these people around me. And I'm so not used to being, different. I'm white, living in a place that's mostly white. So, yeah, it was a big jump, but now I've pretty much gotten used to it. Yeah, it doesn't affect me too much anymore.
Yeah, to be fair, I wasn't expecting so many people to stare at you in the underground. Like, I was like, especially old people, like, wow.
They're just staring for so long.
It's a very privileged thing to say because, like, I know that, like, that's only because I'm white in a white country. But yeah, it's something.
I mean, I said at the beginning that, like, in Paris, I felt like a 3. Yeah, here I definitely feel like a 0.
Oh, no.
And that's so sad to hear.
I mean,
that's so sad.
At first, I was so excited to go out, and I was putting so much effort in the way I would look. So I would, always think my outfits in details. And I would just go out and be like, I look trash compared to all of these people. And they make it look like so effortless.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's
and
true.
I'm like, wow, French style, that's not a thing.
Well, so then please, can you, because I don't think you are the only person that feels like that. So if you could please all boost our self-esteem with some nice messages, some nice comments. You can write to our email, theverbalignpodcast@gmail.com, secret love letters, everything you want. We are here.
Please send me a love letter.
Yeah, and about it like seeming effortless, I think that probably it's also because there is less variety, right? Like you were saying before that in Melbourne it's hard because you have to look different from anyone else. It's also fun because I think it was kind of similar back in Rome in my high school as well. But it's also something that you, like a lot of people here, someone told me, and I might agree with that some people look like they're all dressing from the same closet kind of vibe. It's not the same thing, but it's like you can see the style, it's somewhat similar. So maybe that's also makes it easier for you to look the right way if like this the group of choice is different. And so considering this uniformity, do you actually think it's true? Because I don't know, like just like an opinion. And then if it's true, do you like has that affected you in any way in the way you dress or the way you go about it, your appearance?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I mean I don't want to make generalities, but I do feel like everyone here is very similar. Like their style look very, very similar. I still have this one friend, Korean friend, who was so excited about showing me her outfit for the day. And she told me that everything she's wearing right now is new. And she was like, oh, okay, I'm like very proud of this outfit. What do you think? And I'm like, wow, so innovative.
And it was not innovative.
No, not at all.
It just looked like a regular Korean outfit.
You might look too bold here, but I mean, that's my opinion.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with this. I think you can still see that there are different styles.
Yeah,
you get, preppy, chic,
yes,
and also alternative. But within each style, everyone is still wearing very similar clothes. Like they've all bought them from the same shop or something like that. Yeah.
I was actually like talking about this with a senior, like a Korean senior. He told me something very interesting. He was I was defending the fact that we should have diversity in the way of like dressing ourselves because it's cool, because like you can show your personality and all. And he told me, yes, that's true, but here it's true that everyone looks the same, but at least they look cool. Like everyone's the same, but at least we look good. At least we're dressed good. I think he's right, but I think it's a little sad at the same time.
He's definitely right.
Yeah, because they do look good. They do look very good.
Yeah, I mean, like once you have a winning solution, just go for it, I guess. But it's also that I feel like it's a bit hard, and we were talking about this before, also to understand a bit more the person you have in front, right? Because like clothing is a very good way of expressing yourself a bit. And I guess we were kind of taught a bit to try to communicate who we are also by the way we dress. Whereas here, that's a bit harder because of this uniformity. If you were saying something similar before.
Or maybe like it's just the difference, of like the different societies, because like, I don't want to make generalities, but like Asian societies in general, they were more about the community and the uniformity, like the harmony, whereas like Western societies, they are very about like the individual, like expressing who you are, etc. So maybe that also has an impact.
This is our Confucian.
Yeah.
Yes, one might say that this is because we have a class together, and the teacher always talks about this, about how you grow rice, and because you grow rice, you're a stronger community. So there you go. You have some research backing you up on this.
I actually have a class on Confucianism, and like one of the first thing the teacher said was like, Western people, they always look for their own interest and like their individual interest, where Confucian values are about community and harmony. You should always look for the good, like the common good.
Yeah, but dressing differently doesn't mean you don't look for the common good.
I mean, you look like everyone, I guess. But yeah, so there you go. We have some scientific knowledge here, experts I can talk about. So, and moving in this more like, academic part of the podcast, where I talk about sociology, social influences and whatever. Do you feel that, like, because of the way you wear, or not of the way you dress, or because of your appearance, you look out of place sometimes in this country?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not necessarily for how I would dress, but for how I would look overall. Because, I mean, we are talking about appearance here, but we mentioned a lot clothing.
Yeah.
But, I feel like I have written, like, Wegugin on my forehead.
Like, you're too different.
Like, wherever I walk.
Just so you know, like, it's foreigner in Korean, in case there is someone international listening to this.
Yeah, because, I mean, my skin is pretty dark. I have very curly hair. I'm fat. So I really don't conform to, like, those beauty, or, like, not even beauty, but, like, those standards here. So I would say that how I dress is the least of my problem.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely, when I first got here, because it was summer, it was hot, I pulled out the shorts and the t-shirts. And I came outside and I realized everyone's wearing jeans. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I already feel out of place.
Really?
So I
Okay.
went back inside and changed into jeans and threw my shorts in the back of the cupboard.
Well, you were wearing jeans in like August with the
What?
heat.
No.
Yeah, it should be noted that summers here are
It's the
terrible.
worst summer I ever experienced in my life, and I'm from Madagascar, okay? Like, I should know what hot weather is like, but
It's so humid.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, I don't know how both winter and summers can be so bad. Usually you have one of two, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Here now yesterday was -7 degrees, and we were in November, and
I mean,
now
okay,
it's much.
like, it's December, like it's okay. Like,
Is it though? Is it? I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
It's pretty cold for December.
Yeah, fair.
I
But
don't
at
know.
least
December for me is usually 30 degrees.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, but yeah, I feel like it is true that like sometimes you do feel a bit like an outsider. But it's also like a way maybe to strengthen a bit your identity. Like, I don't know why, but like even if I didn't want to, this country kind of killed my style because I lost my best jacket here. So then I had an amazing pink jacket and I lost it the first day I arrived, like a few days after I arrived. So I wanted to express colorfulness, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's fate.
Wow.
But yeah, it's also true that we're foreigner regardless
Yeah.
at the same time.
No matter how you dress, you will just look different anyway.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something, even the past few weeks, that I've realized is like, you're going to be out of place, so why
Yeah.
should you try and conform to...
Just deal with it.
Yeah, just go with it, yeah.
Stir back.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the philosophy behind me deciding to wear my Jeju hat around. Because that thing, it's orange, so clearly out of place in terms of color. And it's like, like people that buy selfie sticks when they go to tourist. Like, you're a tourist if you're wearing a Jeju hat. So there you go. It's like accepting your own identity and be like, I'm ready for this. Great. So this sums up a bit what we want to talk about today. And thank you very much for joining us. It was super fun.
Very interesting.
You can check, they do have very cool outfits today, and you can check them out on our YouTube account, because this is also on YouTube, of course. And otherwise, thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll see you next Saturday, and we'll see you around campus, I guess, or like the rest of our lives. Bye-bye.
Okay, see you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.